Yeah, I definitely will go check it out.
Yeah, you just download it from right there, right underneath that little SoundCloud. What you say, SoundCloud looking thing, that on
Yeah,
the Spreaker. There's a
right,
it just says download. You click on that, and you can download the MP3. So we're
right.
gonna
And
go
then
ahead
it
and
has
play another
all
one.
the. It
Go
also
ahead.
has all the other episodes that were on there before too.
Absolutely, and feel free to share them on Twitter and Facebook. All you have to do is click the share button once you follow the show.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and play David Martinez, Hey Mary.
Hey, Mary ran away today. She took a bus from Alabama all the way to LA. She was a small town girl with a big city dream, and nothing else mattered, so it seemed. Hey, Mary, there's a price to pay. What you gonna owe on Judgment Day? It's hard to get it back once you've thrown it all away. She grew up fast and had to be tough, and the love she got was never enough. Living at home, she always felt out of place, so she packed her dreams in her old suitcase. As she walked out the front door, the life she knew would be no more. Like a cyclone, out of control, she took a step into the unknown. Hey, Mary ran away today. She took a bus from Alabama all the way to LA. She was a small town girl with a big city dream, and nothing else mattered, so it seemed. Hey, Mary, there's a price to pay. What you gonna owe on Judgment Day? It's hard to get it back once you throw it all away. Magic's trick was selling flesh, and what Mary had was something fresh. Till he turned her out to a John named Phil, who locked her up in his house on the hill. His fairy tale had yet to discover. You can't always judge a book by its cover. Final chapter in this tragic story, she caught him in bed with a teenage boy. Hey, Mary ran away today. She took a bus from Alabama all the way to LA. She was a small town girl with a big city dream, and nothing else mattered, so it seemed. Hey, Mary, there's a price to pay. What you gonna owe on Judgment Day? It's hard to get it back once you throw it all away. She tried to make it legit, but could never follow through. Now she's back on the streets, cause it's all she ever knew. When she looks in the mirror, she feels so ashamed, but there's only really one person to blame. All she ever wanted was to be loved. Mary and tragedy fit like a glove. Like Peggy and Whistle back in 32, she spread her wings and like a bird she flew. Hey, Mary ran away today. She took a bus from Alabama all the way to LA. She was a small town girl with a big city dream, and nothing else mattered, so it seemed. Hey, Mary, there's a price to pay. What you gonna owe on Judgment Day? It's hard to get it back once you throw it all away. Hey, Mary ran away today. She took a bus from Alabama all the way to LA. She was a small town girl with a big city dream, and nothing else mattered, so it seemed. Hey, Mary, there's a price to pay. What you gonna owe on Judgment Day? It's hard to get it back once you throw it all away.
That was Hey Mary by the David Martinez Band and David Martinez. And Lady Lake Jen says that is one of the most popular songs to date
Great.
for David Martinez. That's fantastic. And I'm trying to pay attention to everybody in the chat room also. I'm sorry I'm having to fight with the systems today.
How
Vanilla
do you
Waba
do-
says that's a good song. Okay.
How do you see what's going on in the chat room? What do I do?
Well, if you go down to the little black box on the screen there and you see that balloon.
On the Skype screen or?
No, on
Oh.
the Spreaker screen. Where the show is?
Oh. No, I got to go back to that.
He's trying. I love it.
You know,
He's trying.
I have 3 monitors, a 3 triple monitor system, and I've got all of them filled with pages of stuff here.
My pleasure, Cindy. You're more than welcome. And David, like I said, we're gonna have here probably in about probably sometime July. I'm gonna have a special show, like a retro Daddy Mer retro show, where I'm going to invite a lot of people back again, and it's gonna be a 3-hour show. So
Prepare yourself.
Hopefully, David Martinez can be a part of that. Right?
Are you bringing Tally back?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Me and Tally's going to be working on some other projects together as well, which I'm not at liberty to divulge at this point. So I'm gonna keep that to myself.
All right. Yeah, you do. You keep a lot to yourself.
What do you mean I keep a lot to myself?
You keep
Just
a lot to
because
yourself.
I can't get a hold of you Monday through Wednesday.
What are you talking about? You're the only person that can't get a hold of me.
I know. And
Oh, we sound like we sound like Jimmy and Ron. Here we go.
An old married couple.
Yes.
Oh, like Jimmy and Ron, an old married couple. Oh no, I love Jimmy and Ron. So, hey Jim, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody where they can catch you at again, brother?
I'm at reevesaudio.com. ReevesAudio. You know, like George Reeves, Superman, and Steve Reeves, Hercules, and Christopher Reeve, but he didn't have an S. That's why he became Superman. He needed that S.
Right.
That's it.
We're gonna. Somebody out there can make a caricature of Jim Reeves with a superhero suit. What do you think?
Yeah, right.
The Engineer Man. Would that be a good classification?
Sure. How about, let's see, so I can talk about some other albums I did. I did an album with Billy Cobham called Dreams, jazz album back then.
Yeah.
That I just recently got credit on the website, because that was one that always puzzled me, that I never put my name on the album. That goes on a lot in the business.
Does it really?
Either you get your name on the album or well, you know, I never cared about that. I used to love buying an album and reading the liner notes about the artist. You know, they'd make up a bunch of stuff and you read it and get fascinated by it while you listened to the record. But then they started putting everybody's name on it. And I said, well, if they're going to put everybody else's name on it, why aren't they putting my name on it? So I started getting more concerned about, where's my credit then?
Right.
And I used to complain about that a lot at Columbia Records. I'd walk around, everybody, you know, the producer would come in and he'd say, I'm the producer, and what I say goes. And then they'd lean over to me and they'd say, what do we do? And they'd get all the credit for everything. And that's fine, but why don't I get credit on it? I mean, I have albums where everybody's name is in uppercase letters and mine was in lowercase letters.
Well, you know, today your name is in uppercase letters.
You know what I'm saying?
Eddie Murr's Indie Spotlight. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Of course, you know, I'm not at that point where people want my name in uppercase letters. But we're working on it. We're working on it. Now, next week we're going to have our guest next week is going to be the Grimps, Richard. And I cannot pronounce his last name, so I'm going to hold off and let him pronounce it next week. And he's going to talk about his animated cartoon band called the Grimps. And, Jim, if you haven't heard of this, I'll send you some information on it. Because it's very interesting what he's doing. It's kind of like a cross you know, it's a cartoon. It's kind of like a cross between the Partridge Family meets Flintstones or something like that. It is very interesting.
It's all about music and rock and these little characters. It's really cool.
Yeah. So he's going to be on next week, and the reason why I'm saying that is because we are going to go ahead and shut down the show here in a few minutes. So, Goddess, tell everybody where they can find you at.
Goddess_goddess111 at twitter.com.
Hey,
Don't make fun of me. I remembered.
I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. It only took you 6 weeks to figure it out what her own Twitter handle was.
Well, I just sent you one more cut. You wanted to hear me singing, so I sent a cut of me doing something about 10 years ago or so.
Okay.
A cover tune of an old Little Anthony and the Imperials hit going out of my head that I did by myself in my studio one day. And it got a little mention on the air a while back.
Okay.
That's what got me started in this business anyway, sitting around on my tape recorders, recording my own things. So...
Gotta love those tapes.
Let me check it out. You guys keep it going. Let me check it out, and I'll get it. See if I can get it plugged in real quick. Okay.
Yeah, you can go out on that if you want. They'll either love it or hate it.
You know what? I don't think there's anything that you haven't produced that I won't love. My mother, of course, when I was younger, me and my mother used to listen to songs like "The Wanderer," and on our we had one of those little turntables that looked like a little blue suitcase, where you opened it up and then you pulled the speakers out. And I don't know if you remember those or not. And we'd listen to that, to it on that in our apartment, and she would make me dance with her, and it was fun. Memories.
Yeah, Dion and the Del Satins. I just did an album with the Del Satins. It took about a year and a half from sitting right here at my desk at this system, running their computer remotely in New York, using Skype and this other program to run their computer. So I ran their recording system from my desk while they sat in New York on Skype and produced an entire album with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that that software that you was telling me about, and I'm gonna run Goddess's computer from here, so I can show her how to set up some stuff.
Yeah,
yes, that's good.
Yeah, Goddess, I can help you with that too.
Oh, there
sounds
you go.
Great.
Hey, you got the best man in the world just offering to help you out with that.
Please come help me, please.
You know what? I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna say, Goddess, I'm not gonna help you. Let's let Jim Reeves help you. And could you imagine?
Oh, that'd be great.
Let him do it. If he's willing to help you out.
Well, I'm not seeing that. Where did you put that request in? I still haven't found it yet.
Bro, what request?
Well, Goddess said she put in a Facebook thing or something.
Yeah, usually you get whenever you send a friend request. Usually the person that's getting it sent to them, you'll see it in notifications tab on Facebook. and, oh my God, I'm gonna have to have the software so I can help Jim out here.
There you go, promoting Facebook.
I know.
Facebook.
I got it now.
Did you get it? And then you just click accept.
There it is.
Did you accept mine yet? I sent mine yesterday, I think. Maybe a week ago. I don't know.
Okay, I got the both of you. And I see Jen, Lady Lake, Andujar. Andujar?
Cindy, how do you pronounce your name? Hey, Cindy, if you're still listening, Skype in real quick. Skype name is INDE Music Radio. You have to send me a request first. We have about 15 minutes left. If you're still listening. That way I can introduce you to Jim Reeves in person over Skype.
Where's Tally?
I don't know where Tally is.
What happened to Tally?
I don't know. He's not here today. I don't know. Maybe his wife beat him over the head or something.
He's out there promoting himself.
Well, actually, yeah,
he's on. I just sent him a private message on Facebook.
Yeah, he promotes himself a lot. which is good. I mean, I tell these people.